day, you know, I was just your normal teenager, working at a grocery store, playing ball, and then I went and auditioned for the biggest show on television. It was the summer of 2010, and we just decided to go out to Milwaukee. You know, it wasn't really anything serious, just kind of to have fun and take a little vacation off. And
so we, just the three of us, my wife, Scotty, and myself, we headed up to Milwaukee, and just to see what would happen. I remember vividly Scotty and I walking around the Bradley Center, and he looked at me and he said, "Dad," he said, I'm so in over my head. I just want to make it past the arena." And I looked at him and I just said, "Hey, just do your best, you know, and we'll just see what happens." He gets down there and he sings "Your Man" by Josh Turner. He sings Frank Sinatra, "The Way You Look Tonight," and he sings Jamie Johnson in color. After he sings his first song and they want him to sing a second song, that's a good sign. And then they asked him to sing a third song, and that was a really good sign. And next thing you know, they're filling out the golden ticket for him to move on.
And I remember when Steven Tyler was saying his lick that became famous, you know, the hellfire save matches, a duck and see what hatches. Yeah, it was definitely a rock and roll type singing. He probably heard that one on the road before. We don't talk like that in Garner. I remember being in that moment, and I thought in the back of my head, I'm in the middle of an American Idol moment that you see in the auditions. Like, you see those moments, and I said, I'm in the middle of one of these moments. A moment that you see on TV, but you never think it could happen to you. And it happened.
During the whole Idol process, I mean, we had different goals. Initially, let's just make it past the arena, okay? And then let's get to Hollywood, and that's, you know, top 40, top 24.
When my audition was coming up in January, I was promoting myself in the store, you know, just thinking it'd be cool, so I'd be writing signs on the cash register saying, "Watch Fox tonight, a Lowe's Foods employee will be on TV." Just kind of, you know, trying to spread the word without, you know, giving myself away. It was supposed to be all secret. It was the worst kept secret in Garner, everybody knew.
And as he advanced, he starts getting into, you know, into the top 5 and 6. And it's like, okay, that became the next goal.
Every week that went by, it was just more and more surprising, you know. I always believed in myself, I always knew that I could sing. But it's cool to see that America responds to you and that they want to keep hearing your music, and that's what they're saying when they vote you through.
His dad and I didn't realize he would progress as far as he would, so it was a roller coaster during those shows.
It's like, hey, let's just make it to the top 3, and so that way we can go home and, you know, have an opportunity for him to be seen by a lot of people, but at the same time have an opportunity for him to say thank you, you know, to all the people that supported him.
Our town had viewing parties for Scotty that were very well attended. It started off at the Garner Auditorium and a couple other places in town, but then quickly went to the high school where people would watch. I mean, it was packed out. They would gather together to watch the results show. And it was a community event. I'm telling you, people were tailgating, you know, before the show. When Scotty's hometown visit was scheduled and came here, it was crazy. I mean, whether you're in the beauty shop or the coffee shop or the grocery stores, church, it was the biggest thing for Garner, you know, that there's ever been.
We're at Lowe's Food Store 185. I'm the store manager, Terry Mascaro, and as you can see, we are super excited about Scotty McCreery.
When Scotty came for his hometown visit, it was probably one of the most special weekends we've experienced here.
It's been crazy. Everybody's been following him week after week after week.
Going back and seeing all the support and seeing all the people out there that I've grown up with, and seeing people that I've never seen before, it's just it was cool to see that support group that's been by my side since day one at the show.
So many people came out. There were so many events. The town of Garner just did a phenomenal job.
Going back to Garner was, I think, as he has said, and I would say, one of the best days of our life.
Going back and seeing all the support and seeing all the people out there, it was pretty amazing. There were a lot of different stops that day that just took me back a little bit. I remember pulling up to the school. That's when I really broke down. You know, seeing people that I love. I don't know what it was, but that got to me. That's when I turned around and started crying.
I know, you know, the tears that poured down his face were part of what we all felt.
Looking out there from the stage and seeing what they estimated to be, 30,000 people out there, and you sit there and you think, that's all for my son.
It was cool to see that support group that's been by my side since day one of the show.
I am so thankful to come from such a great town, filled with such good people that came to Lake Benson Park today. I love you all so much.
It was pretty amazing. Hearing Ryan Seacrest say the winner of American Idol is Scotty McCreery, I don't know if a word can describe that feeling,
So now he has to take all of that feeling and turn it into a first album.